Tell me about the rent. She gave you notice April 15th. She moved out May 15th?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, May 16th, because there was still stuff in there until the 16th.
So you're saying she owes you a prorated amount
She
for
owes me
16 days into May?
for 16 days.
May.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she can apply her security deposit to that remainder, right?
Yeah, I have a few other deductions from her security deposit.
Okay.
What deductions did you have?
For cleaning the oven, that's what the cleaners charge, $100.
So wait, you took $290 for May rent? Can we put that up, please, so we can have everybody see?
Oh, no, that's the running balance. So the May rent should have been $709.50.
You say in your complaint that she still owes you $698 from the May rent.
I think I revised it after that. She moved out just the month her portion of the rent was going to go up drastically. At the same time, she decided to move out.
Why was her portion going to go up drastically?
That's how the program worked.
Oh, through the program, not
Yeah.
from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the reason was because previously when I was assaulted, and I let him know in December of previous that I was assaulted because of those gates, that was not me calculating, oh, because my lease is about to be up, I'm about to just move. I had previously wanted to move, but I could not just move on my own, and I was not going to break a lease to where he could charge me. I went through housing, and I let them know, and I had to present evidence on why I wanted an emergency move. They granted.
I didn't know she was going to move out until I got a letter, not from her, from the housing. And drama follows people from place to place.
Yeah, sir.
Wait, hold on.
We have a letter here. Can we get this up here? This is a letter to her, Ms. Harrington, from the program. Your emergency move has been approved. Your contract would terminate on 5/15.
I know when she moved into my place, she was requesting an emergency move on her previous place.
Can we go to defendant page 22, please? Ma'am, this is where he tells you that the amount that you're going to owe goes up.
He doesn't tell me that. That's from housing.
But he was the one that texted you, rent is now late. How much is the amount? Housing never told me the amount, being it is prorated. And then he sent you the letter.
No,
he's telling you that.
That's not the prorated amount.
Your tenant's rent to owner, $1,419. Housing assistance payment to owner, $756. You know how we looked at earlier how they said you were not really being straightforward? This is where you're being cagey.
That was not the reason.
But you knew that your rent was going up.
I was assaulted. That had nothing to do with money.
But you knew that your rent was going up.
I received it, and I was told, we will have to tell you the amount. This was what it was going to be, but when I got approved for the emergency move, the numbers were going to decrease because I would be moving.
Yeah, but we don't have any evidence of that anywhere.
Okay, where are your pictures of the large holes? No. You can hand it to
Okay.
I have OCD. I left that place.
What am I looking at?
You asked about the holes. The holes, actually, they were for a TV, and they still had the plastic embedded in there. So I had to have them, I couldn't just have that patched over. It had the part of the plastic plug.
They're nail holes in the wall.
They're more than nail holes. If they were just a hole, it wouldn't be a big deal. But you have to get someone to pull that. There's stuff embedded in there.
All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both.
We've reached a unanimous verdict. Mr. Heber, you had the burden of proof today, and we found that you met your burden. With respect to the legal fees, there was an agreement between you two that you, Ms. Harrington, would pay Mr. Heber back for legal fees. And, sir, you had the legal fees reduced from $6,000 to about $2,700. You testified that the defendant paid $620 towards those fees, leaving a balance of around $2,100. With regards to the rent, you kept the defendant's $1,000 security deposit. We looked at the photographs on your phone as far as what you were describing as large holes, oven cleaning, those kind of things. We didn't find any significant damage to the condo. The large holes, they were small holes to us, normal wear and tear. We will give you, however, the cost for the oven cleaning, giving you a balance of $1,900. Ms. Harrington, hopefully you're in a safe environment now.
Yes.
You claim that you paid $2,700 towards these legal fees. We just don't have any proof of that, okay? So that should take care of the rent. That should take care of your legal fees. So the verdict is in your favor for the amount of $1,900. Good luck to the both of you.
Thank you.